Morning people, my name is Rabia and I'm reporting live today from Punta Cana, and as I promised I will share a few details and my reports will be always very honest here, and there will be no sugarcoating and no fancy lies about this place or any place I go to. This is my channel's theme, and here we are. So let's start and let me share some random facts but very important facts to know before you travel here. Punta Cana is one of those touristy resort beachy towns which is just purely built for the purpose of tourism. I know that the oceans and the white sandy beaches are usually the pictures you see, and they are true until a certain extent, but there's also a lot of parts which are slightly different, and that is because this coastline here is basically the Atlantic Ocean and it's not the Caribbean Sea. So hence why there is often trips organized from Punta Cana to local islands. It would be also interesting to know that Punta Cana itself has only a population of 43.9k people. In 2016 they had an entire tourism rate of 2.7 million. If don't quote me on that, but that is roughly numbers I researched of people who came here just to have the wide sandy beach experience. However, it would be really interesting to know that European postcard pictures you see are not always given here. I mean, yes, it is very beautiful, but it is not the white postcard thing you would possibly expect. The local temperature is about 28, 29 degrees. Sometimes, I think in the last 2 days we had one day where there was 31 degrees, but it doesn't get hotter or colder than this, so it means it's a good, pleasant temperature to bathe in the ocean, to bathe, take a swim in the pool, wherever your resort is. So yeah, things like that. I guess that would be also interesting to know. Know that Punta Cana has 24/7 electricity and water, which is not the case if you go to the west of the island. So in the east, where Punta Cana is, we have not any kind of electricity and water issues. But there was phases in our hotel where the water was turned off because there was less pressure or something, repair works is done. It's often done in a certain hour, almost every day. So despite having generally, you could say 24/7 running water, it is, I think, still an issue in the Dominican Republic. Makes you actually think as well how privileged we are in Europe because we don't face those issues. Being on the water issues, try not to brush your teeth with the tap water because it may be injurious to your health, so try and use bottled water. That is another tip. Yesterday when we did a little parasailing tour, which was super exciting, we could see from high, I don't know how high we were, probably 300, 400 meters. It was super high, but I could see that in the back of the island it is totally green. So I researched that up because I was kind of curious, and I found out that the green is 2,000 an acre of just natural forest, which is really cool, and it's also managed by an ecological foundation. So despite having the touristy side here, there is still a lot done to protect the nature and the natural resources the Dominican Republic has. Which is also very interesting is that they're trying to protect 14 kilometers of coral reef also along the coastline, and yeah, so as I say, the Dominican Republic I think is really trying to save their natural resources. Last interesting fact is that Punta Cana is in reality only 52 years old the way you know it here. Before that, it was basically undeveloped land with 20 miles, I think, of white sandy beach. So before that, there was basically nothing here. So everything you see is pretty newish, and again, as I say, just built for tourism purposes. If you are wondering if the ocean water is super safe to swim, or if there are animals or sharks or whatever, then you should know that I haven't seen any, and this is not flat waters. So you have to go out wide in the ocean or the other part part of the island to see those. So this is just like the wild ocean, and the water is like mildly shallow, but not fully shallow. So it's safe to swim here. And here we are. This was my little report. Some of the stuff, of course, the numbers and the facts, I did some research there. The rest of my report is actually based on my own observations. As I said, my channel is all about the truth when I do my reports. I wish you love and light, a happy new year. Be well, stay safe, stay healthy. Until next time, goodbye.